Hello, hello. Welcome to another video all about inspiring your teen to learn. Our focus today is on your teen's personal goal. And I gotta tell you, a lot of teens I work with, they don't have a goal. Okay, they don't have that motivation to get that homework done now instead of 2 days from now. They don't have the motivation to do well in this class because they don't really care about the class. I gotta tell you, goals provide inspiration, and that's why we're gonna talk about it. So before we dive into what this connection is, how we can get your teen inspired through that goal, I want to know, does your teen have a goal? Is there something that your teen is actually working towards? Because it makes me so excited when I hear that word yes, when I'm able to figure out, okay, there are teens out there doing this, they're working towards that. Because unfortunately, in my Live to Learn program, it can take a little while to kind of flush that out to get teens to go, oh, I do care about this, or oh, this matters to me. Okay, we're going to talk about that here in a second. Do you also know if homework's a problem, right? If you're tired of nagging, tired of fighting about, hey, when are you going to do your homework? Hey, why is the grade like this? Because you have so many missing assignments. There is a freebie for you in my description. It's called the Homework Buster. You can grab the link, but I'd encourage you to grab that after the video. All right, so goals. Hopefully you've thought about it. You've decided, does my teen have one? And, maybe what is it? And maybe you've even thought about, does it matter? How is it helping? How is that impacting my teen in good or maybe bad ways? Well, do know goals give motivation. Okay, your teens need a direction. They got to have something they're working towards to want to do well in everything related to school and everything outside of school. Okay, goals push us, they challenge us, they make us want something for some reason personal to us. And that's one of the things I do as a study skills tutor, is to help teens learn how to personalize their learning. And part of that personalization is figuring out, where do I want to go? What do I want to learn? How do I want to learn it? And what works for me? And why does it work for me? And why am I interested in this thing? Okay, so motivation, inspiration, closely related, not the exact same thing, but when your teen is motivated, he's inspired to learn, which is what we're here to talk about. Okay, your teen is trying to get somewhere when he has a goal. That means there's going to be some learning that has to happen between here, the starting point, and whatever the goal is. It could be a goal for, the end of the school year. It could be a goal for after graduation. It could be a goal, hey, sometime when I'm an adult, I'm going to have made this much money, had this job, bought this thing, lived this place, whatever. But your teen has to learn in order to make that goal happen. And the exciting thing is that when your teen is so inspired by that goal, your teen is so motivated by that goal, is so ready to make that goal happen, to stop dreaming and actually put the work in and get there, well, that learning doesn't feel like work. That learning doesn't feel like, oh, I have to learn it. It's I get to, and I'm excited because I'm doing something I want to do. I'm on the way to something that has me afire. Okay, let's talk about it more. Before we do, if you're just now popping on here, we're live on Facebook, we're live on YouTube. Be sure to follow, be sure to subscribe to the Ace Cookie Tutoring channel and page, because this is not the last tip. This is not the last thing that I, Jessyka Coulter, the CEO and founder of Ace Cookie Tutoring, can help you and help your teen with when it comes to inspiring your teens to love learning. So be sure, subscribe, follow, turn on those notifications. All right, so we're talking about getting your teen inspired. We're talking about those learning things that are going to happen between now and that dream coming true, that goal coming true. And do you know, there might be a lot for your teen to learn. Okay, it could be, I think I put in the description an example about gymnastics. There's a lot to gymnastics. There's a lot more than cartwheels and somersaults. Okay, there's a lot of equipment. There's lots of different terminology. There's different, what do I want to say? Not acts, but events, essentially. And your teen has to learn how to do each of those things well and safely, and actually then figure out, which one do I like? Is this something I want to focus on tumbling, or I want to focus on the bars? What is your teen going to do? And that's going to take time. That could take years if your teen really wants to reach a certain level, wants to go to a certain competition, achieve a certain level of success. But the awesome thing is, when your teen's inspired, say by something related to gymnastics, your teen isn't going to go, oh, I have to go to practice, or, oh, I have to learn this new way of doing this thing. No. If your teen can stay focused on the inspiration, focus on the I'm doing this because, well, it no longer feels like work. Yeah, there might be tough days. Yeah, there might be exhausting days. But the exciting thing is that desire to do well in gymnastics is going to help every other aspect of your child's life. Okay. Your teen's going to see a connection between, say, gymnastics and that math test. Might see a connection between gymnastics and PE. Could even be, hey, I'm seeing a connection between baking or mowing the lawn, things at home. Okay. It's up to your daughter, up to your son to find those connections and see how they have anything to do with that goal. Okay. I think the physical education side of things makes a little sense, right? But yet the math side of things, it comes down to the math and the science, how many turns, what kind of force, what kind of speed, okay? All of those things can easily tie into gymnastics. We could even throw art in there if we wanted to, okay? So there's connections out there, but your teen will notice them and will care about them way, way more if there's inspiration involved, if there's a connection between that goal, your teen's desires, and that motivation piece. Okay, so definitely do know we need your teen to have a goal. Okay, I teach long-term goals and short-term goals in my Love to Learn Study Skills program. So if that's something you have questions about, definitely contact me here on Facebook, on YouTube, through my email, acecookie@gmail.com. And do know we can help your teen find a goal. Okay, we got to get your teen motivated through a goal, and we got to help your teen realize, okay, what all are you inspired to learn because of this goal? Because it might seem really straightforward, sticking to gymnastics here. I just have to learn everything I need to know about gymnastics. Well, that's cool, right? That's mostly true, but there's a lot more to gymnastics than just gymnastics, okay? Just like, if I wanted to become amazing, say, at ceramics, or like learn crazy high levels of math or sciences, there's more to it than just deciding I'm going to learn calculus, or I'm going to learn how to use, I'm trying to think, the spinning wheel, the throw wheel in ceramics, okay? A lot more than just deciding I'm going to learn how to do that. There's lots and lots of steps, but those steps are waiting for those who are inspired. So thanks for watching. Be sure to grab that homework buster if you are tired of nagging your teens about their homework. Okay, if your teens aren't feeling inspired about homework, they maybe need a goal when it comes to getting that homework done. Homework Buster is an awesome place to start. It's 5 tips to bust through your teen's homework objections. Totally free, totally interactive between you and your teen. It's an awesome place to start, especially if your child has some time off for Thanksgiving break. So talk to you soon, Mama. See you in the next video.